Shared story number 33, Slippery Steps. Green words, boys, b-oys, boys. Yelling, y-el-ing, yelling. Crept, k-er-ept, crept. Problem, p-er-a-b-l-m, problem. Yikes, y-ikes, yikes. Tried, t-er-id, tried. Rose, r-o-s, rose. Sleet, s-l-e-t, sleet. Himself, h-e-m-s-l-f, himself. Yanked, y-a-n-k-t, yanked. Safe, s-a-f, safe. Slid, s-l-it, slid. Care, k-e-r, care. Dress, d-r-s, dress. Shine, sh-i-n, shine. Sliding, s-l-i-d-ing, sliding. Red words, more, does, open. Bushes. One cold January night, the twins heard something that sounded like little stones rattling against their bedroom window. Yikes, yelled Jack. He sat up in bed. Jim, get up, yelled Jack. Rocks are hitting the window. Jim got up and peeked out. When Jim and Jack looked out the bedroom window, they couldn't believe their eyes. Oh, look, said Jim. It is sleet. It looks cold. Yes, said Jack. I hope the sleet does not stop. Then we can slide on the hill. Jim said, let's get to bed. We must sleep so we can slide a lot. Jim and Jack jumped back in bed. I hope I can sleep, said Jim. The next morning was sunny and bright. Everything outside was covered with a layer of shiny ice. The sun rose and the boys got up. Look, Jack, said Jim. Look at the trees and bushes shine. Jack jumped up to see. Yes, said Jack, we can slide. Mum, yelled the boys, can we go out? Mum said, yes, but you must dress for the cold. Jim and Jack pulled on jackets, hats, and mittens. The boys ran to the door and yanked it open. Look at all that ice, shouted Jack. Now we'll be able to slide. Jack clapped his hands and yelled, let's go to the hill to slide. Yes, let's go, yelled Jim. Jack stepped out the door, but he slipped on the steps. Yikes, yelled Jack. He was slipping and yelling, oh, 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 as he bumped down the steps. Are you okay? asked Jim. Jack sat on the last step. He rubbed his side. Yes, said Jack, I am okay. Jack tried to stand up, but he slipped. Jim, yelled Jack, I can't get up. Can you help me? Here I come, said Jim. He tried to take a step up the door. Jim began to slip. He bumped down the steps and landed on top of Jack. Jim tried to stand. He held onto Jack and pushed himself up. He was standing. Jim grabbed Jack's hand and yanked him up. Jack slipped and slid. He dragged Jim back down. "Mom, help!" yelled the boys. Mum heard Jim and Jack yelling and came to the back door. She saw the boys lying in a heap at the bottom of the steps. Mum came out on the steps. She grinned at the pile of boys. Jim said, "Mum, we are stuck. We keep slipping and can't get up." Mum tried to take a step. "Yikes!" yelled Mum as she bumped down the steps. She landed near the boys. "Oh no! Mum, are you okay?" asked Jim and Jack. She nodded yes and held out a hand to yank them up. "Let's get up," said Mum. "We can do it if we all help." Dad heard the noise and wanted to know what was going on. Dad came to the top of the steps. "Don't take a step," yelled Mum, Jim, and Jack. Dad said, "Yes, I do not like to bump down steps. It is time to put sand on the steps so we don't slip." Dad went back to the house to get the sand he always kept for slippery mornings like this one. He put the sand on each step, then walked carefully down to help his family. Dad put sand on the steps. Mum, Jim, and Jack crept up the steps hand in hand. At last they were safe at the top. "Dad, let's go sliding on the hill," said Jack. "Yes, let's," said Dad. "It is more fun than sliding down the steps." And at the end of the story, there are 3 questions that you could ask your child. Question number 1. Why did Jim and Jack hope the sleet would not stop? Question number 2. What happened when the boys and Mom tried to go down the front steps? And question number 3. How did Dad fix the problem?